been picked as well. You can put gravity fields or just poppy old people all the way away every time Rise tries to use his teleport to get into position. So going to have a rough force aggressive objectives to get score ahead.
Well, the problem for, oh, hold that thought, as Someday might.
Trying to keep him off. Someday dropping pretty low there, but score on top of Edge. Flash over the wall, the follow's good. It's going to be a first blood. 1 kill apiece, but I believe that was actually Kongdu that got the first kill.
Yes, Kongdu did get the first blood. Exactly, if Rise was actually on his way over as well.
Yeah, ult's up for everyone on Kongdu. Keeping an eye in the area. Oh no, Hachani!
Have a reliable way of getting onto him other than score. But if Victor is completely
here we
unscathed,
go. Flash away there, but Soul. Ouch. That is one effective way of picking off a lone 80 carry. Kongdu lose their carry, and with a possible insect, but not a whole lot of follow-up. Blue buff getting low, and we haven't seen score on top of these fight steals. Who gets it? That's actually taken by, I believe, Fly. Punch going in, but going down almost immediately.
Yeah, I don't understand what Punch was just doing right there. I mean, it was a good ultimate by Hachani, because at that point...
Looking for pick potential, because at least KT seemed to be grouped up and prepared.
Well, not quite sure exactly what they are looking for or why they're fighting over the vision they are.
We didn't even see that. Off to the side, find out exactly what that is.
Oh,
it is a mountain drake. Oh, now almost thinking, whoa, Arrow! No, not the net you're looking for! This Arrow's starting to get completely blown up. Soul, though, equally unlucky and will get exploded. That huge Hachani ult equalizing this, and maybe not so equal anymore as KT looks to massacre this fight. 3-for-1 exchange, and now maybe even Roach getting taken out. He's pretty tanky and will grab a buckler, knocking both of his assailants back to their team. Now, we're about to find out, record scratch freeze frame. You're probably wondering how Someday got into this spot. We're about to find out.
Yeah, and this is all just pretty standard. I think that Someday wasn't expecting Roach to be able to do what he did right here, and even those scores here, you can see that they don't really have the damage, and he cast his ultimate, but Punch has been a very... They necessarily have the vision control in order to do this, and...
Arrow hits Hachani, Score gonna goes forward and maybe try to put on some pressure. Punch capitalizing, finishing off the kill. Dive to the backline is Score, and it's gonna be enough to kill off Soul. Punch now trying to run for the hills, but it's Score just running a train on the Kongdu monsters. Punch will be taking up to shake off that ace in the hole, but there's Someday right on time to burninate the countryside and take him down.
Yeah, and Soul seems to not have a soul, at least in this game.
Well, his soul kind of residing back in base along with his dead body a lot of the time, and Baron just getting completely melted. This feels a lot like
up in 2 minutes. A little bit of trading happened from Roach.
Score. Do not think Roach wants to fight that fight, because that is a 3v1. Going to completely whip his ult and fall down dead immediately. I heard some applause that equalizes, and you mentioned, oh, Soul. Just a moment of silence here for our unlucky KDM compatriot. Continually just...
Haven't had him much anyway.
Well, there goes Roach, I think a little ahead of schedule. Oh man, big Arrow coming in, will be instant cleanse to the back line. Arrow I actually think didn't get hit by it at all, but now Score, the one forced to run away. That Chaos Storm almost takes him down, and it's a casualty, says Someday falls. Cougar there, gonna get a shield up there, Fly exhausted, should be able to take him back in the back line. Roach able to survive there. Punch getting the knockup, almost kills Hachani, but now he's gonna be the one to be running for his life. Goes down there. Roach is it the hero play? He's coming in, but goes down. It's a double for Fly, who ults in for the triple and picks up the ace for KT.
That might be game over. I'm not quite sure. Cougar is coming up in 20 seconds. At the very least, it'll actually be a Nexus turret. And when we get a replay of that fight, I can't even actually... There's nothing for me to say about Soul that would be very polite, and the fact that all he had to do was auto-attack and stand still, and yet he turned around, and that slight kiting actually resulted in them losing the fight.
because of how little HP KT survived with. That's going to be the Nexus turret falling. Bubble will not matter as the Nexus goes down. This time it's KT's turn to double up Kongdu in the score. At the end of the game, the Nexus will fall. That's an 18-9 victory for KT Rolster.
And what a victory it was at keeping them in the series tied 1-1. Score with a super performance on